Horror Short Monday, guys. Every single Monday we react to videos sent by you guys by Twitter using the hashtag HSM, stands for Horror Short Monday, and send the scariest video or horror short film you guys know, or send it in my Discord server and put it in the Horror Short Monday channel. Alright, grab your snacks, get your some chicken noodle soup like I have right here. Got myself some chicken noodle soup, and then get yourself some water. Alright, let's get to the first video. Alright, the first video is sent by the first video is sent by PI3. Thanks for sending it in. Shout to you PI3. And it's uploaded by Snarled, and the title is called Babysitter's Worst Clown Nightmare, Something Scary Snarled. Alright, let's see what you got, Snarled. See what you got. Hope it's scary. I hope it's scary. Let's play it.
Hey, I'm Sapphire. Want to hear something scary?
Hey, I like the little
intro.
A
few years ago, there was a pretty
an animator revealing her face? Damn, that's crazy.
Off family that lived in a really big house in Newport Beach, California.
Okay.
A mother, a father, and 2 small kids. And one night, the parents decided that they wanted a night out for themselves, so they hired a babysitter. She was maybe about 16 years old. So when the babysitter got there, the parents gave her a little rundown of what to do. Yep. And the mom pulled her aside and said, "Once you finish tucking the kids in, do you mind watching TV in our bedroom?"
What? What's wrong with the rest of the house? Huh?
The kids have been having nightmares lately and waking up screaming, and our room is right next to theirs, so it's a lot easier to get to them. Yeah, sure, I can do that. So the babysitter and the 2 small children waved goodbye to their parents. So after a few hours of watching TV, it was time for bed, and as she was tucking them in, one of the kids said,
"Please don't let the clown get us."
"Of course I'm not going to let anything happen to you." So she turned off the lights and went next door to the parents' room like the mom had asked. But the second that she stepped inside, she froze. In the far corner of the room was a clown statue. Just a really lifelike, detailed, creepy.
Oh, hell no! Yeah, hex nah, bro. Hex nah. If I see that, bro, if I literally see that, oh, you're getting spotted, buddy.
Creepy ass statue. No wonder these kids have been having nightmares, she thought to herself. So she went and sat on the bed and tried to watch some TV, but she kept looking over at the statue. Was the statue looking at me like that before? It was way too creepy for her, so she decided to go downstairs to the living room and watch TV there until the parents came back. So she's watching some TV for a while, and then her phone rings, and it's the parents just checking in.
"Hey, we're on our way home. Just wanted to check in and see how things are going."
Everything's great. The kids are all asleep and in bed. I hope it's okay, but I decided to watch TV downstairs instead. Your statue was really creeping me out.
Nah.
I'm sorry, what statue?
The clown statue in your room, it's really creepy, so I decided to leave the room.
Get the kids now.
What?
Wait, what?
Get the kids and get out of the house now.
Dip.
We don't have a statue.
Just then, she heard screams. She dropped the phone and ran up the stairs. The bedroom seemed so much farther than it did before.
Bro.
She opened the door.
Get up out of there.
But she was too late. So apparently there was a little person serial killer that would dress up as clowns and break into people's houses and murder people. I really hope that never actually happened and this really is an urban legend, but what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Like this video if it gave you the chills, and don't forget to subscribe to Snarled and check out our other videos. Until next time, sweet dreams.
Nah, I ain't gonna be able to sleep tonight. Alright, we'll do 2 more from Snarled. Yeah, we'll do 2 more from Snarled. Alright, this next one is sent by PI3 again. Yeah.
Hey,
and it's uploaded again by Snarled. And it's called Juliana Scary Time. Something scary, yeah. It's called Juliana. I'm gonna hit her with that subscribe though.
Hey, I'm Sapphire.
Wanna hear something scary?
Hey. Yo, this is jam, yo.
Juliana. Did you know there's a guaranteed way for me to read your scary story?
Yup. We're gonna skip that.
There was a summer camp that was created many years ago called Sunny Summer Camp. It was originally an all-boys camp founded by a park ranger by the name of Sunny Summers. This story takes place the first year the camp became co-ed. So at orientation, the camp leader was explaining the Mr. Summers contest that was held at the end of every camp.
Yep.
The boy who looked the most like the founder would win a trophy and cash prize. A red-headed girl with long braided pigtails raised her hand. "What if we open the contest to everybody this year?" she asked.
Facts.
"That's a great idea, Juliana," the camp leader exclaimed. "And maybe the judging criteria could be less about appearance and more about whoever shares the most qualities with Sunny Summers."
Facts.
Everyone around her began clapping and cheering, except for a boy sitting a few rows behind her. His name was Dustin,
Man, I don't like
and he
the
wasn't
look on
happy
him,
with his
bro.
change. He looked like the direct descendant of Sunny Summers
Yeah.
and believed he was a guaranteed win. But now that they were changing the rules, he was worried he might not. Over the summer, his disdain for Juliana grew and grew. So, the night before the Mr. Summers contest,
Nah, dude.
Dustin asked his friend Trevor to help him with a prank. He didn't give him many details, just that he wanted to teach Juliana a lesson for having a big mouth. Dustin had been observing Juliana all summer and knew that she was usually the last one in her cabin because she would stay up and help the camp counselors clean. What a suck-up, Dustin thought.
She's just trying to help.
So they hid in the nearby
Why you so
bushes
mean?
until Juliana showed up. When she finally did, Dustin jumped in front of her and told her that one of the counselors was asking for her and motioned for her to follow them. When the 3 of them had walked a bit away from the cabins, Dustin pushed Juliana onto her back on the ground.
What?
The impact knocked her out. Dustin sat on her
Man,
legs
body
and
her.
told Trevor to hold her arms down in case she woke up. Trevor had no idea what Dustin was planning, but he
Yeah.
silently
This got
obeyed.
crazy.
He watched in confusion as Dustin pulled out a needle and string from his pocket and began to sew Juliana's mouth shut.
Oh,
Once he
heck
was
no.
done, Dustin grabbed Juliana's legs and told Trevor to help him carry her to Sunny Rock, the highest point in camp. It
Nah,
overlooked
bro.
the canyon
This kid
and had a
crazy.
gorgeous view and a horrifying drop. They hid her body in a bush and hurried back to their
Kid's
cabins.
crazy.
"That'll teach her to shut up," Dustin said.
Why would she? What?
Trevor was speechless, still shaking from the horrific act he was an accomplice to.
You
Dustin
actually
noticed.
do that. You're actually
"Dude, we're not going to
mental.
leave her out there forever. We'll go get her after the contest tomorrow." The next morning, Dustin and Trevor sat in the back row of the mess hall where the Mr. Summers contest, now renamed Sunny Summers contest, was being held. The camp leader called out the names of each contestant to the stage, but no one showed up when he called Juliana. There was only silence, aside from Dustin's stifled giggles. After the contest, everyone
Man's
walked back
wild
to their
for
cabins
that.
to pack their things. Dustin and Trevor noticed the camp leader running around in a panic, asking campers if they'd seen Juliana. Dustin turned to Trevor and said it was time to go get her. They walked back to Sunny Rock, but her body was nowhere to be found. Oh God, Trevor said, feeling sick to his stomach.
Now, buddy.
You don't think that she... He pointed over the edge of the cliff. As the boys peered over the edge, they heard a voice behind them. Looking for me.
Huh?
It was Juliana. She was still alive. They turned around to see her standing there, but she was covered in dirt and blood.
Guys, I guess Juliana got herself into had a rough night, yo. Look at her. God damn. Look at her. She got a rough night, you know? Yeah. Like, nah. She got attacked from coyotes or something, bro. Yeah. Nah. Whoever dated her, I feel bad for you.
Her clothes were torn with twigs and leaves scattered all over. Her eyes were filled with rage, and her mouth was still sewn shut. Her voice echoed inside of their heads. I can't let you hurt anyone else like this again. Juliana lunged toward Dustin, which caused him to step back, lose his balance, and fall down the cliff. Trevor couldn't move.
He dead.
And although he quietly stood there, Juliana could hear his racing thoughts bouncing around in his mind. Please, 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 please don't hurt me. It wasn't my idea. I didn't even really do anything. Juliana took a step towards him. Exactly. Many years have gone by since Juliana's death.
Did Trevor die? I don't know. But she got herself into a rough night, that's for sure.
A monument was erected on Sunny Rock in her honor. And every summer, the campers adorn it with flowers and the Sunny Summers sash.
Damn.
Legend has it that Juliana still watches over the camp, protecting those who speak up and punishing anyone who dares to silence them.
Moral of the story, guys? Don't pull pranks in camp. Well, unless if they're harmless, of course. Alright, we're skipping that. Alright. I think we'll do one more from Snarled.
There's something...
Alright, this one is sent to us by Honey. Thank you for sending it in, Honey. Shout out to you. Much love. And it's uploaded by Snarled, and the title of it is called "Have You Heard of the Hockey Saki Mama?" I can't pronounce that, but it's called the Japanese Slenderman Story Time. Something scary snarled. Let's get it. Man, these stories are good. They short.
There's something dangerous abducting children in this area.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Sapphire. Want to hear something scary?
Hey. Yup.
You've heard of the Slender Man, but have you heard of the tall, slender woman?
Nah.
This next chapter is a Japanese urban legend called Hachishaku-sama, which means 8 feet tall. My grandparents lived in a small village in Japan.
Girl version.
Every summer, my parents would take me there on holiday to visit them. The last time I saw them was the summer when I was 8 years old. My grandparents were inside the house, and I was playing by myself outside in the backyard. I heard a strange sound.
Bars?
I didn't know what it was, and it was hard to figure out where it was coming from. I was looking around, searching for the source of the noise, when I noticed something on top of the tall hedges that enclosed the backyard. It was a straw hat. It wasn't resting on the hedge.
Luffy?
It was behind it.
Nah, that can't
That's
be
where the
Luffy.
sound was coming
He
from.
hella short.
Then the hat began to move. It stopped at a small gap in the hedge, and I could see a face peering through. It was a woman, but the hedges were high.
Huh?
almost 8 feet
No,
tall.
bro.
I was
Getting
surprised
out
at
of
how
there.
tall the woman was.
I were you.
I wondered if she
leave.
was wearing stilts or some sort of huge high-heeled shoes.
Nope.
Then, a split second later, she walked off and the strange noise disappeared with her, fading into the distance.
Nah.
Confused, I got up and ran back into the house. My grandparents were in the kitchen drinking tea. I sat down at the table and told my grandparents what I had seen. They weren't really paying attention to me until I mentioned that distinctive sound. They both froze. Grandma's eyes grew wide and she covered her mouth with her hand. Grandpa's face became very serious and he grabbed me by the arm. "This is very important," he said, very intensely.
Okay.
How tall was she? As tall as the garden hedge? Where was she standing? When did this happen? What did you do? Did she see you? I tried to answer all his questions as best as I could. He rushed out to the hallway and made a phone call. I couldn't hear what he was saying, but after he hung up, he walked out the door. "Grandma, what's going on?" "There's something dangerous abducting children in this area," she said. "We call it Hachi Shakusama. It takes on the appearance of an extremely tall woman and
She
says,
is creepy.
in a deep
Bars?
voice, "A long time ago, it was captured by monks and they managed to confine it in a ruined building on the outskirts of the village.
Okay.
They trapped it using 4 jizo, small religious statues that they placed at the north, south, east, and west of the ruins so that it could not escape. But somehow, it did. The last time it appeared was 15 years ago. My grandmother said that anyone who saw it was destined to die within a few days. It all sounded so crazy. I wasn't sure what to believe. Just then, my grandpa came back, but with an old woman who called herself Keisan.
Okay.
They took me upstairs to my bedroom and began covering the windows with newspaper, with ancient runes written all over them. Keisan placed small bowls of salt in all 4 corners of the room and a small Buddha figure in the center.
Soon the sun will be setting, so listen carefully. You must stay in this room until 7:30 tomorrow morning.
What happened if I need to use the bathroom? No? Like, what happened if I need to use the bathroom?
Do not open this door for any reason.
She placed a bucket in my hands.
Okay.
Not even to use the restroom.
Are you serious? You must be joking. Like... Nah. Nah, bro.
My grandparents and Keisan left the room,
Not even to use
and I
the
locked the
restroom,
door
huh?
after them.
That's
I couldn't believe what
crazy.
was happening. Was I really going to die in a few days? I
You're
turned
telling
on
the
the
story,
TV to
so
try to
no.
take my mind off everything and eventually fell asleep. I was awakened around 1 a.m. by a tapping sound on the window.
Don't listen
It's
to
probably
it.
just a tree or something, I told myself.
That ain't no tree, but don't
Then
answer it.
came a knock on the door, and I heard my grandpa's voice. "Are you okay in there? If you're scared, I can come keep you company."
That's not your grandpa.
Hearing his voice was such a relief that without thinking, I rushed over to the door. But something didn't feel
Look
right.
at the bowls.
I looked at the bowls of salt in the room. All 4 of them had turned black. And then I heard the sound again. The tapping on the window continued. I knelt in front of the Buddha and began to pray.
Yup.
I was so terrified and caught up in my chanting that I didn't realize the sounds had stopped. I checked my watch. It was 7:30 a.m.
Yup.
Carefully, I opened the door and ran to my grandparents.
I would've
We all
waited.
got in a van and headed straight for the airport. Apparently, there were others who had escaped the grasp of Hachi Sakusama as long as they never stepped foot in Japan again. So 2 years ago, when my grandpa got sick, he refused to let me visit him.
Damn.
He even left strict instructions in his will to not let me attend his funeral.
That's crazy.
I couldn't believe that this creature prevented me from saying goodbye to him. So when my grandma called a few days ago to tell me she had been diagnosed with cancer, I wasn't going to let her stop me from visiting. It's been 10 years, Grandma, and nothing has happened to me. We don't even know if this thing is real.
Yep.
I'm not going to let
It
it
is
stop
real.
me from seeing
What
you.
do you mean?
If you say so, dear.
I love you, Grandma.
What?
I'll see you soon.
Nah.
Like this video if it gave you the chills. And don't forget to subscribe.
That That
subscribe to
did.
Snarled and our sister channels, Hissy Fit.
That did give me the chills low key. Oh my god, that was a crazy story. Alright. Alright. Alright, the fourth one for today is sent by Thy Logic Gatekeeper. Thanks for sending it in, Thy Logic Gatekeeper. Appreciate you. Shout to you. And why am I keep closing that? I don't mean to do that. Yeah, sent by Thy Logic Gatekeeper. Shout to you, man. And it's uploaded by Kalar. In the title of it, it's called Horror Story Animated. Don't Let Them In. Alright. I think we reacted to them last week. Their animations are good. Let's get it. Let's see what you got. Let's turn this up. I like the animation style though. Look at the dog eating some chips. Yes, sir.
So, last night I was in my living room reading some stories about the black-eyed children and the real-life men in black.
Uh-huh.
It was around 2:30 in the morning,
A creepypasta,
and my dog went
guys.
to the door like he had to go out. I started to get up, and he started growling at the door.
Dog's so funny.
He has never growled at anything in his life. He's only 6 months old.
At least you got the baseball
Then,
bat.
my other dog jumped up onto the couch, trembling and whining. She's a year old.
Yup.
Needless to say, this unnerved me, since I was reading about creepy stuff and was already a little freaked out.
Yeah.
So, I just sat back on the couch and held my older dog, trying to calm her down.
Uh-huh.
Then, a knock came on the door. Usually,
Don't
my dogs
answer
go
that.
wild, barking and whining excitedly because they love people. But my 6-month-old puppy ran away from it and came over by me. At this point, my heart was racing, and I was just terrified. All the lights in my house were off, and the curtains were drawn.
Uh-huh.
I don't have a peephole, so I peeked out through the blinds of the window behind me that overlooked the porch. There were 2 boys standing there. One looked to be
Nope.
around maybe 5.
Don't answer
He was
that.
really little, and the other one was about 10, I'd say. They had their heads down and were wearing winter clothes, heavy jackets.
No. Don't answer
I thought this was
that.
weird because it's in the middle of summer. Then they both turn and look up at me. I
They
don't
saw
have a
you.
bulb on my porch light,
They definitely
so I
saw
couldn't
you.
see their faces, but they looked directly at the window. This freaked me out even more, so I moved away from the window and just sat on my couch. I couldn't believe that this was happening. I had heard that if you knew about them, then they would visit you.
They definitely saw
Then one of
them.
them spoke. "Ma'am, can you let us in? It's really cold out here, and my brother is hungry." No. I didn't move. and I didn't reply.
Don't let them in.
I was immediately alarmed because I had no idea how they knew I was a ma'am. I just sat there on my couch.
Yup. Don't let them in.
What the hell would 2 young kids be doing out at this time of night anyway? Plus, it's June in Alabama. It isn't cold by any means.
Nope.
I had read stories, and I thought, nope, not gonna answer the door. Fuck
Yup.
this.
Yup.
"Ma'am, please let us in.
No.
I saw you through the window. I know you're there. It will only take a moment." I was like, okay, what the fuck? A moment? What kids say that?
Yeah.
I was frozen in fear and just refused to answer them at all. I waited for them to go
Oh, I see
away
the
and
cornflakes
didn't dare
right
look
there.
out my window because I just knew that they were right next to it and would be staring back at me with pitch black eyes. Then, after a few seconds of silence, they started pounding on my window, and I heard the same voice again.
You gotta go.
Let us in, please, it's cold. We have to call our mum.
It's not.
She'll be worried if we don't
June,
call
bro.
her. At this point, I was almost in tears. Just sat back against the arm of my couch and held my legs up to my chest.
You gotta go.
There was no way I was answering that fucking door.
Yep, don't answer it.
I stayed that way for about half an
I see
hour
the Nintendo
until I was
Switch,
sure
too.
that they were gone and everything was quiet. I never saw these kids' eyes. I have no idea for sure if they were black-eyed children, but I definitely believe that they were.
Yeah, they were.
I grabbed my phone and called my friend, who had suggested I read the stories,
Call
and
the
woke her up
police.
and begged her to come stay the night with me. After I told her what happened, she agreed right away. About 15 minutes later, she still wasn't here. I started to get worried, because she
dead.
only lives on the next street over. I saw headlights in my driveway and looked
never
out the
mind.
window. I saw her get out of the car and run to my door, banging on it. I let her in immediately, and she was crying, and had this terrified look on her face and said, "You aren't going to believe this, but I swear to God, I just encountered the two kids you told me about." She said she was at a
What?
stop sign and checked her phone for a second when this kid knocked on her window. It startled her, so she looked up, and strangely, the street lights were out, so
Okay.
she couldn't see his face. But there was another younger kid behind him. She cracked the window open, already apprehensive, and said, "Can I help you?" And the kid said, "Give us a ride." In
No.
a demanding, overly confident voice for a child. She
What?
didn't say anything, and
Nah.
the kid stepped toward
I
her
ain't
car.
giving you a ride.
And he was close enough now that she noticed he had jet black eyes, wall-to-wall black, no white. She said she wanted to drive away immediately, but felt like she was being pulled into his stare, almost
out of
opening
there.
her door before
Just
she
drive
snapped
off.
out of it. She gunned the gas pedal and went straight to my house.
Good.
We stayed up the rest of the night together. According to the stories, they usually pay you more than one visit, so I'm going to take a shit ton of melatonin
Okay,
and knock
good.
myself out tonight to try and sleep right through, in
Yup.
case they decide to come again.
Good.
Believe me or not, this really happened, right here in Huntsville. Lock your doors and windows and ignore any child that comes to your door asking for help, especially if it's at night.
Damn straight. That is crazy. Bro, what happened if it's an actual kid though? I'm still locking my doors, not letting no one in my house. Got my baseball bat, I'm strapped, baby. No one coming to me. Hex no. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright guys, the fifth one for today is sent by Honey. Appreciate you, Honey. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Honey. And it's uploaded by Nightmare Tales, and the title for it's called 6, The Diner Animated Scary Story. And Nightmare Tales told me guys to tell you guys to check them out, show them some love, guys. It would mean a lot if you guys would subscribe to them. They told me that, just to let you guys know. Alright, let's see what you got. Nightmare Tales, The Diner. Black Steel Diner.
On a cold, dark night, around 2 in the morning, a young man and his father...
Hold up. Why are you at a diner at 2 o'clock in the morning? You that hungry? Want some, you wanted to get a midnight snack?
sat in a remote 24-hour diner, waiting to be served.
The voice good.
The older man, who was sadly, slowly going senile, had insisted on going out for some soup. Not having the energy to argue, the son took him out, for at least this way his father would be happy, and then he could get some peace and quiet.
Yup.
The waiter walked over, welcomed them to the diner, and then asked if they were ready to order, to which they replied they were. The waiter recommended for them to try the burgers. Best in the West, he said, with a smile that made their skin crawl.
Nope.
They declined and proceeded to order what they came for. The old man ordered tomato soup, and the son a coffee.
Alright.
When the waiter walked away, the son asked his father if he had thought the waiter looked familiar. Not surprisingly, the father said he had never seen him before.
Yeah.
But why? He asked. The son proceeded to tell him that he thought he looked a lot like a man he saw on the news that was wanted for murder in another state. But he could easily be mistaken. This made the father quite uncomfortable, so he told his son to shut up and change the subject.
Yup.
Instead, the son then got up, told his father he was going to the bathroom and would be back in a minute.
Okay.
The father waited and waited. Almost 15 minutes had passed, and his son hadn't returned. He also hadn't seen the waiter again. Where was his son? And where was his soup?
Where is my son? And more importantly, where is my soup? This man he wants a soup more than his own son. Damn.
Just as he finished asking himself this, the waiter appeared with the soup.
Okay.
Well, you took your time with that, the old man said. I'm sorry, sir, said the waiter. We had some issues in the kitchen. Where's my son? The old man asked the waiter.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure he's not far. I have a feeling you'll be seeing him really soon. And with this, he placed the bowl down on the table with a smile that would have given anyone the creeps.
Nah.
The old man turned to his soup and then dipped his spoon in to take his first mouthful. As he lifted the spoon, something else came with it. Some glasses. What the hell? He thought to himself. A horrible chill ran through his body when he realized whose glasses they were. His son's.
Bro.
The old man looked across at the waiter and was overcome with rage when he saw the waiter's sickly grin staring back at him. He grabbed a knife, leapt out of his seat, and stabbed the waiter in the chest. The blade went straight through his heart.
Show the alpha male
profusely all over the floor. He died.
Damn.
Right at this moment, the son appeared from the kitchen and screamed at his father. No! What have you done? It was a prank. We were playing a prank. The old man couldn't believe what he was hearing.
For real?
A prank? But he's a... Oh my God, he thought to himself as the reality quickly set in.
That's on you.
I've killed him.
That's on you, bro.
The father and son had to act quickly. They grabbed the body and decided to stash it in the cool room to buy them some time.
Nah.
They would then clean the floor and disappear as if they had never been there. Perfect, they thought. There were no witnesses and no one to stop them. Well, that's what they thought, until they slid back the door to the cool room and were greeted by a sight so shocking it made both of them wish they were dead. They had disturbed the waiter's brother, hard at work, making meat for burgers.
Bro.
The best in the West, apparently. Not that they would ever know.
They're dead. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Like, they're gone. Yo, Nightmare Tales, thank you for letting me to react to that. I really enjoyed that. That was real good. I'm gonna hit you with that subscribe. Make sure to go check them out, guys. Anyways. Hold up, guys. Let's see. Alright, guys. The sixth one for today is sent by King Creamy. Appreciate you for sending it in. Get this 1080p. already. Yeah, it's sent by King Creamy. Shout out to you, King Creamy. Shout out to you. And it's uploaded by Social House Films. It's called Death Record Short Horror Film Part 3. So guys, we reacted to Death Record Part 1 and 2. This is the last part of Death Record. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's been good so far. I wonder what happened to the last person. I know she got bodied, but let's see if she's still there. Let's see. Social House Films. Let me turn this up. We turning this up. Yes, sir. That's how it be today. That's how it is today for me. Snowy. Real snowy. Ew.
Huh?
No. Victoria. I was wondering where she at though. I was wondering, bro. Yes, sir, Victoria. Yes, sir.
Ooh. Romantic weekend in the woods.
That ain't romantic, trust me.
Where the magic happens.
Victoria! Getting a little spicy now,
Fun fact, 70% of couples report having more adventurous sex when they're on vacation.
Man, I didn't see this side of her. Whoa!
What?
You guys see that? Yeah, you saw that, Victoria.
Hey babe, how you doing? I did advise against the day-old gas station hot dog.
Babe, get the camera out of my face. What are you doing? Get out.
He gets a little moody when he's sick.
Oh, heck no.
I'm gonna put some music on.
Okay.
Ooh, hello. Haha.
Oh.
Okay, let's get the romance vibes going.
Get that off.
You are not it.
Yes.
What do we have? Ah.
Guys, we're gonna have to mute this, but I'm gonna keep the video still playing. Just mute that. Yep. Hey! You guys not knowing what I listen to, but this the jam, baby. Oh yeah. This is copyright, so I can't play this, guys. Yup. Oh, it's just outside. Ew. Ooh. Okay. Yup. Okay, we can unmute it. Is that the New York remix? Alright.
If you find one of these in your home, you might be a music purist or a hipster.
We're good now, though, guys.
What do we think? Should we give her a spin?
No. No. Do not. You're gonna. Oh, nah.
His power lies in this.
You're getting cursed now.
3 simple rhythmic notes.
Death note.
It is a violent gospel that
the death note
spends with, forces those around him to do unspeakable, violent things.
No.
I've longed to understand this. I will harness this power.
What? Hey, what is she doing? Hold her! Hold!
Nah.
Put that down! Hold her down!
You're getting cursed now.
This song, he seems capable of controlling his
I don't know why
victims.
Victoria just started
Mouth
playing
restraints are lifted. The nurse on duty grabbed a scalpel from the tray. She stabbed out both of her eyes.
Nah. Oh!
You scared the crap out of me.
No, we are not talking about crap or vomit or anything else like that tonight.
Okay, Stephen
Please.
Strange. He literally looks like Doctor Strange, guys.
You know, you could actually pretend to love me for 1 second instead of like
Is it
hating
still
every move
playing?
I make.
As a matter of fact, I have loved you every day since I passed the bar.
Ah, so your love for me is contingent upon your
Guessing
success.
that's her
Very
fiance.
interesting.
Yes, exactly. It has nothing to do with you.
If it please the court, I would like to submit this footage as Exhibit A. Evidence my fiance hates my guts.
Give me the camera. No.
Mm-mm.
Give me the camera.
She still got it playing.
Can you?
She still got that record playing. Turn it off.
Babe, turn it off.
Yep, she's cursed. Get up. Get your behind up and turn it off.
We'll just put the virgins out instead.
Oh no.
What did you just say?
I didn't say anything.
What?
You've had a long day. Let's get some
I
rest.
heard that too, guys. No. Yup. That's crazy. No one says that to someone. No. I heard that. This is scary music. Dude, why am I excited? I'm scared. Okay, everything seems to be normal so far. She want to go play it. I bet you she want to go play the record. Yeah. Like.
Honey?
Nah. Why's she all dusty for? Look at her back, bro. You look all like dusty.
What do you mean by that?
No. Find yourself another girlfriend. Oh! No disrespect, Victoria. That scared me so bad.
I just had a terrible dream. A weird song was playing.
Okay.
You were in it.
Nah.
Huh?
Nope. You're dead. Never mind. A dream within a dream. Within reality. See how the cameras pick up on you? You're dead now. Yup. You're dead now. What, bro? Oh. It's still
His power
playing.
lies in this chant. 3 simple rhythmic notes all in a row. It is a vine gospel that controls minds, bends will, forces those around him to do unspeakable, violent things. I have longed to understand.
Nah, bro. I gotta mute that, guys, again. Copyright. Now, she is in control of the death record. She is in control of it. She has it. She can play it anytime and won't be able to body herself. You get what I'm saying? Because the other people body themselves, but she won't. You get what I'm saying? This music good. She took it with her? Damn. Death Record. Part 3. Yep, I think that's the ending. Yep, that's the ending, guys. That was a good one, y'all. Alright. We're gonna do one more for today. Alright, the last one for today, guys, is sent by Thy Logic Gatekeeper. Appreciate you for sending it in. Shout out to you, shout out to you. And it's uploaded by Alex Kister, and it's the title for it's called The Mandela Catalog Part 2. We did Part 1, I think, a while back. That one was scary. But let's watch this one, guys. Hopefully this is scarier. Winter Break 2009. Wanted by the FBI, Adam Murray, Jonah Marshall. Victim 3, Victim 4. This is gonna be a 10-week, guys. This is a 10-week, so.
You've reached the Bythorn Paranormal Society. How may I help you?
Hello? May I schedule an appointment?
This is a 10-week for
Where's
sure.
the location?
My home.
Okay, thank you. Would you mind giving me a brief description of what you've been experiencing?
I've been hearing things.
Like what?
Like what? Yeah.
I still hear the meows of my old cat Johnny, but the little guy passed away a few years ago.
Really? A freaking cat alternate? Shh.
I don't think it's an alternate. I just think his soul roams the house still. I want to make sure he finds peace in whatever realm he resides in.
Yup.
Do you think you could help guide him?
We can certainly try, ma'am. When would you like us to visit?
As soon as possible, please.
No,
When's
do
your
not.
next opening?
Well, we could do tonight if you want.
Can you do 3 nights? I'm away from home on a business trip. I'm sure this will give you enough time to deal with him.
Okay.
Well...
How about 500 a night?
Oh, hell yeah! Alright. Sounds like a
See
plan.
what I mean?
We will help your cat, ma'am.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it more than you can think.
No problem, ma'am.
This is creepy, bro.
Hey, back it up.
Please enable
Back it up. You got it?
for video recording.
Yeah, I got it. You sure you got it?
Yeah, just open the trunk.
No, are you really sure you got it? Because I can...
Just open the damn trunk, Jonah.
Nope.
Guess you do that.
Think we got anything we actually needed?
Not like we can do anything about it now.
That's old. Shit. It's 2009, so that's what it said.
No.
You used everything already?
Oh, that's a car. We're good.
Damn it.
I thought that was something,
we don't gotta
yo.
worry about income anymore, since we got this massive freaking payday, right?
Well, we got a couple options.
Which are?
We either, one, ask someone to help start our car with the cables, or...
Steal another one?
This is probably them escaping from prison.
It's
Said they
broad
were
daylight
wanted.
now, but it's not like anyone's gonna call the cops here.
Right.
And we'd be doing yet another delinquent act. But it's not like we aren't already on the run anyway.
Adam trying to fix the car while I eat chips. Jonah. Mandelica country.
And who's to say that she's not even crazy? Who's to say she's not as high as I'm going to be in 30 minutes?
Actually creepy.
I would hope us, because the last thing I need is getting a weird house call from a stoned lady about a dead cat, and then there'd be nothing there. Nothing there.
No.
Half of me thinks there aren't even alternates.
You
and
saw
the
that?
mayor was just too stupid to just make that entire infographic.
Yeah, but then, like, why are we getting so many calls about alternates in the first place?
Well, maybe because maybe it's mass hysteria, right? Do you think this is the rise of the war on alternates?
I don't know. We're just two guys driving.
What is happening? Oh, no. Okay, everything's perfectly normal so far.
You will arrive at your destination in 10
In the middle, it wasn't.
Holy shit, that's actually really useful. I mean, they didn't have to outlet these things, did they? Like, I doubt that guy's face could appear on something like this and, you know, kill you. I don't know.
No, they did not.
I guess crime really does pay.
I like how you're making us out to be gangsters when all we did was, you know, get all of this.
I know. It's just... we lived our whole lives under the radar.
Please no jump scares right now. Alright. Seems to be normal. Please wait. Night 1, January 12th, 2009, 11:45 p.m. Okay. She said 3 nights. Yup. First night. What is this, FNAF? you guys think they'll ever make another FNAF game? I want to stream that. I streamed Security Breach. That was fun. I had a lot of fun with that. Empty room with cat door.
There's one camera in there already.
What?
One of those old ones with the tapes and stuff.
Nope.
It will record, but I won't be able to see it in real time. We'll just have to look at it afterwards.
I hear that. Very sketchy.
Here, kitty, kitty.
The cat's dead.
Everything okay?
Why are you at her house?
Are you at peace here?
You look so stupid right now.
Dude, what am I supposed to do for a literal ghost cat?
What's it gonna do? Just us to death? Like, what are we doing here?
Would you mind taking this seriously for once?
I mean,
how is
in the
this
end,
serious?
I don't really have to take that much seriously at all.
Yo, there's a dead cat. You can't find
Yeah,
that.
because you were too scared to go inside to begin with.
Not too scared. I'm not too scared.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm not scared. I'm not. I'm not. I'm allergic to things.
You seeing this?
The door.
Open the door.
It's locked tight. It's kind of weird.
Trying to. Do you have anything to, tear it down?
I'm not gonna bust down this random lady's door.
What was
She's
that?
not gonna find out.
Anyways,
You take a
moving on.
picture? The only locked door in the house, Adam. Okay.
Oh, you see anything in there?
No, I mean, there was nothing besides that weird kind of locked door.
International hardware microphone is damaged for an unknown reason. Okay, it's a little suspicious. Please visit your local electronics retailer for assistance or calibrate yourself. Page 34 manual.
Not a meow, not a noise, nothing.
Nope.
See anything weird on the cameras at all?
Yeah, I'm scrolling through this. I don't think I see anything either.
I mean, who knows? Maybe that thing's just locked downstairs.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Or
the more
the
I look
cat's
at this house,
dead,
the more
and the person that called
really
you
don't wanna be in
is in an actual person,
I mean,
or it
I
is
don't
a
see
person.
anything. I think
She's
we're just kind of
delusional.
babysitting an empty house for 3 nights.
I mean, I think the best thing that can happen is we just leave now and then we say we were here the entire time. Because I'm looking at this house and I'm looking at this footage, and even though there's nothing too threatening about it, I don't like it. I really don't like it.
Yo,
It's
get
really
out of
just
there.
an empty house, bro.
Get up out of there.
Can you suck it up for 3 nights?
Fuck what?
Nope.
Where'd that come from?
I think that came from the house, man. I really don't like this now.
I'm the opposite. This is kind of
Don't
interesting.
blame you. Leave.
I don't think you should go in there now.
I'm going back in. There's
Oh
something
my god.
deeper than a cat here.
I think that's the problem.
I think it's fine. You're over. Realize what this could do for us?
What for us? We're already on the run. We don't need this attention again.
Do you like it or not? I'm going back in.
Adam, please.
It's too late. I've already made up my mind.
Night 2, January 13, 2009. $7.50. What is that?
How did you die?
Is that like a ghost thing?
Where are you from?
This is actually giving me straight up chills.
What year were you born in? Are you lost?
Am I coming through?
Loud and clear.
Oh my god, behind you!
What?
Shut up. You see anything on the cameras?
Oh my god, behind you!
Dude, cut it out.
Yo, stop.
Oh my god, behind you!
Dude, seriously, stop.
Oh my god, behind you!
Nah.
Behind you!
Dude, fucking quit!
Nope.
What the hell did I do?
Just forget.
Nah.
What are you saying exactly? Dude, that's not funny.
Stop.
What's not funny?
Take a tiny bite. God's probably not even looking. Oh, go ahead.
Nah. You just switched to this.
I don't know. It was good, but suddenly I feel kind of scared.
It's very suspicious. Guess this is where I hit the hey Adam. Nope.
Follow my voice instead. You will
Nope.
find great happiness. Wake up, Adam. Do not make me wake the others.
Nope. There's nothing there.
Hey, I lost visuals on cam 3. You think you could check that out?
Yup, because there's something in your in the house. Okay, everything seems to be normal so far now. Just going back and forth now. No. Nah. What was that? I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight, guys.
Open your eyes.
No, I'm good. I think I'll keep them closed. No! Get up out of there. What am I looking at? Genuinely, what am I looking at? Just a bunch of question marks. That seems normal. I'm being sarcastic, guys. Adam, why didn't you come back to the car after you tried talking to it? Jonah. Don't act like I don't know you. Stare at these stupid pictures all day. I know you are reading this, Jonah. He's dead. Look, man, I'm hungry and I don't want to leave without you. I'm kind of worried, Jonah. He is dead. He's dead. He's definitely dead. Jonah, look, the locked door is open. I finally hear the cat. It's meowing. Call me on the radio. Yo, there's no cat there. There's no cat there. Nothing is worth the risk. Yup, there's no cat there. Nope.
What's the matter? Jack every time? Don't. Just don't, okay? Please.
Oh, so now you're taking.
Oh, so now you're talking. This
Dude,
is serious.
I don't know what you want from me. I'm as serious now as I've ever been.
What is that?
Huh? So you fucking with me was you being serious?
I get that I screw around sometimes.
There's a
okay,
face
but that's just
right
what
there.
I do.
Well, maybe it shouldn't be.
Look, man, I'm just devastated that I'm not as broken as you still are with everything that's happened, and I'm sorry that I can't keep helping you carry this burden.
What does it have to do with anything?
But I'm reaching my fucking limit here. These things have taken so much away from us, yet you still run to them every chance you get.
No, I don't.
Fucking listen to me! You're not invincible, okay? I know you thought that when we started doing these fucking death marches, and nothing happened, and I get it, but this right here is real, and you should know that more than anybody.
What's that even supposed to mean?
I wish we never looked for your because she is dead and gone, and we were never gonna get her back.
What did you just fucking say to me?
And I'm sorry that these are the lives that we lead today, but Adam, if you walk down those stairs, you'd be joining her. And if by some miracle you come back out, I don't think you'd be yourself. And I'm telling you right now,
listen to him.
I won't be here to confirm that.
Well, then just fucking leave then! Leave!
Nope. That's not no cat. That's a ghost. Someone's mimicking it. Remember that story we watched a while back? When her mom said Sarah, and that wasn't really her mom? Yeah. And then her mom grabbed her. I remember. It's a cat video playing. It's no cat. No.
What are you?
No. Stop looking at me like that. No. Okay, it's a microwave. It's normal. Get your food out the microwave.
Nobody is coming to help you.
I have straight chills, guys.
Jonah? You there?
Nope.
Do you understand?
Nah. Okay. This is normal. They're in a car now. Nope. Who are you running from? You left him to die? Nope. I'm out. I'm out, G. He's getting bodied. The Melancholy Volume 2 by Alex Keller. Yo. That was good. I'm leaving that. Yo. I'm actually not going to be able to sleep tonight. At all. Thank you so much for sending that in. Thy Logic Gatekeeper. Thank you for sending that in. Well, that was the last one for today, guys. I'll see you guys in the next Horror Short Monday. Horror Short Monday, guys.
I need help!
Horror Short Monday.